Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone. How are you all? Hope you all are doing good and taking good care of your health. Dear students, today we are going to learn primary mathematics of grade 2, second edition. Dear students, here you can see that there are two stacks of books. Each stack has 3 books. How many books are there in all? As you can see here, there are 2 stacks of books and each stack has 3 books. How many books are there? Now we will move to our solution. We know that there are 2 stacks of books and in each stack there are 3 books, and when we count them all together they will be 6. As we know that 2 3 times is equal to 6. 2 3s are 6. So the answer is 6. Dear students, as you can see here, we have some steps to solve word problems, and after applying these steps, we can solve the word problems, and we will use the cube strategy. And let's see here. Cubes. C stands for circle the numbers. C stands for circle the numbers. U, underline the question. U, underline the question. B, box the key words. Box the key words. E, evaluate and draw. E, evaluate and draw. S, solve and check the solution. Solve and check the solution. In mathematics, we will learn chapter number 6 and lesson number 3 on page 108, solving word problems. So let's start. In focus. How many sweets are there all together? Dear students, here you can see that on a table we have many sweets here, and they are asking us a question that how many sweets are there all together. We have to find the number of sweets placed on the table. Okay, by following the rules of solving word problem, first of all we will underline the question how many sweets are there all together, and then we will box the keyword all together, which is used for multiplication or addition also. So here we will use it for multiplication purpose. So let's learn. Should we multiply or divide to find each answer? First of all, we will see here we have a keyword all together and which is used for multiplication. So we will multiply. Let's learn. Number 1, multiply to find the total number of sweets. There are 3 sweets in each group. There are 10 groups. What you know? You know that there are 3 sweets in each group and there are 10 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in each group we have 3 sweets. Okay. We have to know that how many sweets are there all together. So we will multiply 3 with 10. 3 sweets in each group and 10 groups. We will multiply 3 with 10. Multiply 3 by 10, we will get 30. 3 10 times is equal to 30. 3 tens are 30. There are 30 sweets all together. On a table we have 30 sweets. There are 30 sweets all together. We can also write 10 cross 3 is equal to 30. 10 3 times is equal to 30. Here we have 10 numbers of groups and in each group we have 3 sweets. So 10 3 times is equal to 30. Here we have another question. How many packets of sweets can Ahmed pack? So let's see the answer. Divide to find the number of packets of sweets. We have a keyword how many which is used for division here, and we will divide the numbers to find the number of packets of sweets. There are 30 sweets altogether. As we know that by multiplication we will find the number of sweets, and there are 30 sweets altogether. Ahmed packs 3 sweets in each packet. Ahmed packs 3 sweets in each package. As you can see here in a picture that there are 3 sweets in each packet. We will divide 30 sweets by 3, we will get 10. When we divide 30 sweets by 3, we will get 10. Ahmed can pack 10 packets of sweets. As you can see here, we have 10 packets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 2. There are 4 children. They share 12 slices of pizza equally. How many slices of pizza does each child get? First of all, we will circle the numbers 4 and 12. Then we will underline the question, how many slices of pizza does each child get? And in the end, we will box the keyword each, which is used for division. So, we know that there are 12 slices of pizza and there are 4 children, and we have to find that how many slices of pizza does each child get. When we divide 12 slices of pizza by 4 children, when we divide 12 slices of pizza by 4 children, we will get 3. It means that each child gets 3 slices of pizza. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. In total 12 slices, and we have 4 children and each child gets 3 slices of pizza. Number 3. Cat has 9 boxes. She packs 4 tarts in each box. How many tarts does cat pack altogether? First of all, we will circle the numbers 9 and 4. Then we will underline the question, how many tarts does cat pack altogether? And here we have a keyword altogether, which is used for multiplication. Should we multiply or divide? We will multiply the numbers because we know that here we have a keyword altogether, which is used for multiplication. Okay, here we have 9 boxes of tarts, and each pack and cat packs 4 tarts in each box. Here we have 9 boxes of tarts, and each pack has 4 tarts. So when we multiply 9 with 4, we will get 36. 9 4 times is equal to 36. And when we count them all together, they will be 36. So cat packs 36 tarts altogether. Cat packs 36 tarts altogether. Practice. Solve. Number 1. Farhan has to arrange 27 chairs in rows. Each row has 3 chairs. How many rows are there? To solve the word problem, we will follow the steps. First of all, we will circle the numbers 27 and 3. Then we will underline the question, how many rows are there? And the third step is that we will box the keyword each, which is used for division here. Okay, and it is clear that we will divide the numbers. Okay, when we divide 27 chairs by 3 chairs, we will get 9. When we divide 27 by 3, we will get 9. It means that there are 9 rows of chairs. Number 2. Sam has 8 sheets of paper. He cuts each sheet into 4 rectangles. Sam has 8 sheets of paper and he cuts each sheet into 4 rectangles. How many rectangles can he cut altogether? First of all, we will circle the numbers 8 and 4. Then we will underline the question, how many rectangles can he cut all together? And here we have a keyword altogether, which is used for multiplication. It means that we will multiply the numbers to get the numbers of rectangles. Okay, when we multiply 8 with 4, we will get 32. 8 4 times is equal to 32. 8 4s are 32. It means that Sam cuts 32 rectangles altogether. Number 3. There are 3 postcards in one packet. How many postcards are there in 4 such packets? First of all, we will circle the numbers 3 and 4. Then we will underline the question how many postcards are there in 4 such packets. They are asking that how many postcards are there in 4 such packets. We have to find the number of postcards altogether. So it means that it is a question of multiplication. So we will multiply 3 with 4. 3 4 times is equal to 12. 3 4s are 12. It means that 12 postcards are there in 4 packets. 12 postcards are there in 4 packets. And in total number, we have 12 postcards in 4 packets. That's all, dear students. Hope you have understood today's lecture. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.